Hi guys, this is a continuous of my last video, so this is part 2 of my crazy ex. The last thing I was talking about was how she didn't text me, she never texted me, she gave me her foster mom's number. I was gonna text her because it felt like a long time, like she still hasn't texted me back. So I haven't texted her at all. I was procrastinating for like the last 3 days if I wanted to text her or not. I was like, no, like it's her mom's number. I don't want to text her. Like it would be weird because I don't really know her mom. So I didn't text her. I had no way of contacting her. I I couldn't call the facility and check up on her because it was very much against the rules. They cannot say anything about the what is it called? The people there, like impatients, like the patients. So they couldn't tell me anything about that. So I was just like, I'm not gonna do that. Like I'm not gonna intervene. So I was just gonna wait until they discharged or something. I was gonna wait until they texted me, and I still haven't gotten a response, by the way. But I never texted them. I never got any text at all. So, continuation with this story. I had no way of contacting them. I was like, this isn't gonna work out. Like, I'm gonna have to find a way to contact them. But I didn't know how. And then, so there was like no way of contacting them. So I just kept going on, going on with my life, forgetting about it. I was like, yeah, I have a girlfriend. I'm just gonna keep going on. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. I can't contact them. I'm just gonna leave it alone and wait until they text me. So, a couple of months pass. I'm vibing. And then I get a random text, and it's one of the people that has discharged. It's one of my ex-girlfriend's friends, and she texts me. She's like, "Hey, this is someone. I'm not gonna say their name again for privacy, but they text me. They were like, "Hey, I just discharged and I just got my goodbye book. How's everything going?" And I obviously texted them back. I was like, "Hey, everything's going good. How is blah blah blah?" My ex-girlfriend, by the way. And they were like, "Oh yeah, they're good, but I heard you guys broke up." I was like, I was so confused. This caught me off guard because I didn't have any way of contacting them. I was like, there's no way I could have done that. I don't have any contacts with them. And she told me that. I was like, so I replied. I was like, what? No, who told you that? And she was like, oh yeah, she told me that you guys broke up. And I was like, okay, well, what's the context behind it? Like, how did she tell you we broke up? Like, I have no contact with her. I can't contact her. I can't do anything at this point. Like, I can't text her. And she was like, well, she said that you emailed her therapist and said that it wasn't working out and that you found someone better. And I said, first of all, I can't contact her therapist because therapists aren't allowed to tell other people who their patients are. Just the same thing with my therapist. My therapist can't tell my friends that I'm going to therapy with her, right? So I was like, I I can't I can't do that because the therapist wouldn't let me know that she is seeing my ex-girlfriend. Like I there's your therapist isn't allowed to do that. That's HIPAA. So I was like, no, I didn't contact her therapist. I have no way of reaching her therapist. There's I can't do that. Like, is there anything else? She said, like, what else happened? And she said, well, yeah, the whole thing with the therapist, and um she said that you broke up with her and that you said even when you guys were in a relationship, she said that you said you were okay with her being in another relationship while she was still in a relationship. I was like, okay, that sounds polyamorous. Like, I'm not against that, but I never said that. Like, again, like, I have no contact with her. Like, I cannot contact her no matter what I try. Like, I can't. And I was like, okay, well, this is some bullshit because I can't contact her. I can't get a hold of her. I was like, no, that's not true. Like, I can't contact her at all. And basically, I was just really confused. It really caught me off guard. I was like, there's no way I could have done that. And I found out later that she was in a relationship with someone else already because she said that I broke up with her. So to make myself feel better, I kind of told myself that she came up with a story in her head and convinced herself that I did break up with her because, you know, like that can very much happen, and I wouldn't be surprised at this point. But um, so I came up with that story in my head. I've just been going along with it the whole time. But while I was in the facility, I started to notice that she became very, very close with one of the residents there. Oh my god, that's what you call it, a resident. Oh my god, I feel so dumb. Anyways, I noticed that she started becoming really close with someone on her unit, one of the residents, and they just got there. They just got there. I was like, okay, you're getting really close with someone. Like, my little inner crazy started coming out. I started having suspicions. I started having that gut feeling. By the way, guys, I just wanted to tell you, if you have a gut feeling about someone, please go along with it. Every single time I've had a gut feeling about someone, it's always been right. My gut feeling has always been right. Anyways, I noticed that my girlfriend was getting really, really close with someone, and I was suspicious about it. I obviously told her, I was like, yeah, so I noticed you're becoming really close with this person. Like, is there anything that you want to talk about? Like, it's okay if you have feelings with her, for her, not with her. I wouldn't be mad. Like, I wouldn't be mad. Like, we could just break up and it would be fine. I was thinking that she would tell me, but she didn't, of course. She kind of just looked at me like I was crazy, didn't say anything about it. She was like, yeah, well, I don't have feelings for her and nothing's gonna happen. And I was like, okay, well, I discharge tomorrow. Just let me know how things go, right? And she was like, yeah, I'll let you know. I'll text you when I go on pass. I was like, all right, cool. So once I got this text message from one of her friends, I had to ask. I had to ask. I was like, okay, so you know that she cheated, so who did she cheat on me with? And she said her name. I was like, that I was literally right. I was literally right. Like, I knew, like, I'm a psychic or some shit. I was like, there's no way, because she got really close with her, and they got so close within, like, 2 days. I'm gonna tell you this right now. So is, she was 2 years younger than me, and the girl that she cheated on me with was 4 years older than her. So she was 13 and the other girl was 17 at this time. At this time. Much older now. I've moved on. I just wanted to tell you a story from middle school because middle school is like the worst time of anyone's life, I swear. Middle school is so dumb. Maybe in another video I'll show my experiences, but just with this experience, it was like, this is so dumb. Like, it's literally middle school. What's gonna happen? Actually, I was a freshman and she was in 8th grade. No, 7th grade. Which now that I think about it, it's weird, actually. Yeah. But she did get held back, so I wasn't really thinking, but it's still kind of weird to think about it now. But I was literally right. Like, I knew it. I was like, yeah, like that, doesn't surprise me. And after a while, I kind of just got over it. I obviously, like, told all of her friends. I was a little snitch. I was like, bro, guess what? She cheated on me. I was right. I knew it. And they were like, oh my god. Like, everyone was so mad at her. Like, they knew she was that kind of person, but personally, I didn't think that about her because whenever I like someone, I always tend to push past their flaws, and I just don't look at it. Like, I don't think about it at all. It doesn't come across my mind. But just to tell you, yeah, if you have a gut feeling like you are starting to feel like you don't want to be in that situation anymore, get out of it as soon as possible. Anytime you have a gut feeling about anything, get out of it as soon as possible. Like, I promise you, it'll be the best decision in your life. Like, I literally swear. Like, just do it because you only live once. You're probably only in middle school, high school, college, doesn't matter. You're gonna have 1,000 relationships by then, and it doesn't matter. Like, it does not matter. But anyways, I am running out of time. give me like ideas for my next video if you guys want to. I'm always up for messages. If you guys want my number, I can put it in my other channel, and I will link my other channel in the description. Bye!